Hey friends, Ash here with Gents. Today I'm going to be taking a look at 3 great leather fragrances for fall and winter, and I'm also going to be doing an unboxing first impression of this one, Initio Atomic Rose. I'm also going to be doing a giveaway of the 3 leather fragrances that I feature in this video, and I'm going to be talking about a pretty substantial gift card giveaway that's coming up as well. So let's go ahead and jump into this. I need to let you guys know that this video is sponsored by Max Aroma. They sponsor these packs each month for me. You've probably seen these in the past if you've been watching my channel for a while. Last month I did 3 tobacco fragrances. This month, 3 leather fragrances. In case you guys are unaware of Max Aroma, for whatever reason, they are a discounter that sells authentic, niche, and designer fragrances at great prices. So if you're in the market for any of these fragrances I talk about today, Max Aroma is where you're going to want to look. First off, let me talk about these 3 fragrances and that giveaway. Then I'll unbox the Initio and then talk about the gift card giveaway, which you guys will want to stay for because it's $240 that I'm giving away this month. In case you missed it the last time I did this, there's a Gents pack on Max Aroma. If you buy that, you'll get this, and it will come in one of these little packs. It's 3 fragrances, each one packed in a different travel spray atomizer. Each one of these is 8 milliliters, so it's 24 mils overall. I'll leave a link in the description to this pack. This month, it has Menthol Oud leather, it has Memo Paris African leather, and Acqua di Parma Colonia leather. I picked these out kind of just following up on the theme. You know, last month tobacco, this month leather. Next month I might do a house like Amouage or Creed or something like that, but we'll have to wait and see. When you purchase one of these packs, 10% of that purchase price goes into a gift card that I then give away to you guys. Originally, it was supposed to be something where I just make the 10% commission back, but I asked if we could do it as a gift card giveaway instead so that you guys would have something coming in each month, you know, a cool giveaway, and they agreed to it, so that's what we're doing. So anytime any of you make a purchase of this pack, 10% of that will go into a giveaway for you guys that will come up in December. Now, I'm not giving away those gift cards on this video. That's going to come in the future on a review of this fragrance, Parfums de Marly Cologne. So whenever you see my review of this drop, make sure you check that out and enter into the giveaway in that video, because that's going to be for the gift card. $240, but I've split it up into 2 gift cards. That way there can be 2 winners. Each one of you will get 120 bucks. I feel like that's a pretty decent giveaway this month, so make sure to check that out, the Parfums de Marly Cologne review, when that drops. In this video, I'm going to be giving away this pack of 3 travel atomizers. Again, I just went over the fragrances with you: African leather, Oud leather, and Colonia leather. I guess I'm actually doing this a little bit out of order of what I said I would do, aren't I? My bad. Let's talk about these fragrances really quickly. Acqua di Parma Colonia leather is a fragrance that gets compared to Tom Ford's Tuscan leather. Now, the leather in this fragrance does share a similarity to the leather in Tuscan leather. Doesn't smell the exact same, but there is a definite similarity there. I would say that Colonia leather comes across a little bit fresher than Tuscan leather, and it's also not quite as loud as Tuscan leather is off my skin. Tuscan leather is a very powerful fragrance. Colonia leather has a good amount of staying power, a good amount of projection, just not as much as Tuscan leather. It doesn't have that raspberry note that Tuscan leather is so well known for. Instead, you'll find citrus in the opening of Colonia leather, and then as it dries down, there's a little bit of rose and gaiac wood that work in with this fragrance as well. Of course, it is mainly centered around that leather note, which creeps in really early on, and that leather note specifically shares similarities with just the leather note from Tuscan leather. This one is really nice, smells fantastic, and would be great for fall and into winter this year. And that one, Colonia leather, I think you can also pull off in spring as well. It's not one of those really heavy, dark, earthy leather fragrances at all. This is more clean and fresh, at least a clean and fresh take on that note. Next up, we'll talk about this one, Menthol Oud leather. This one also gets compared to Tom Ford Tuscan leather, but this does not smell like Colonia leather. This one in the opening especially can be a little bit sharp can be a little bit challenging, especially if you're only used to designer fragrances and you're not used to menthol fragrances. A lot of times in menthol fragrances, the oud can come across a little bit screechy, and if you're not used to it, when you spray it on, you'll be like, oh, what's that? So with this one, if you're not used to menthol, if you're not used to niche fragrances, if you're not used to oud being used in fragrances, you should spray it on a little bit before you're going out somewhere, just so you can let it settle, so you can let it dry down a little bit. Once oud leather dries down, it smells really nice. It has a dominant leather note, and again, that leather note is going to remind you a little bit of Tuscan leather, but instead of raspberry here, you've got saffron and oud. You do have a little bit of backing spice as well, from cardamom and pepper, and a touch of citrus. And this is another fragrance that's great for fall and winter, which is why it's in this pack. And then last up, my favorite of the three, Memo African Leather, which is one of my favorite fragrances in general. Now I know that some people will hate on African leather and say that it smells too designer-ish, that it's not niche enough, but for me, I think it smells awesome. I absolutely love the way that the fragrance comes across as a fantastic cardamom note, and to an extent, African leather is more based on the sweet spices in the fragrance than it is the leather. The spices that come across most clearly are going to be cardamom and saffron. Again, comes across smelling sweet and warm, very inviting, and extremely easy to wear. It's extremely people-pleasing. It's a very, very versatile fragrance, and the leather here doesn't come across dirty or stanky or animalic or anything like that. Like the other two fragrances, it's more a fall and wintertime fragrance, and I think out of the three, it's probably the easiest one to pull off, followed up by Colonia Leather, and then Oud Leather after that. I've had a love of that fragrance and that line for a long, long time, so I'm excited to be able to put that in a pack this month. So those are your three leather fragrances right there: Colonia Leather, Oud Leather, African Leather. Again, anytime a purchase of that pack is made, 10% will go back to you guys for a gift card giveaway next month in December. And that giveaway will be on this review again, Parfums de Marly Cologne. So be on the lookout for that. And if you want to enter the giveaway for this pack, because I will give it away to you guys, just comment below and say that you want to be entered in the giveaway. 1 week from today, I'll pick a winner through random comment picker, and on the community tab of my YouTube page, I'll put that winner, and then you can reach out to me and I will mail that to you. All right guys, let's open this one up now. Initio Atomic Rose. I'm actually pretty psyched about this because this is actually the first Initio fragrance that I own. And in case any of you guys are unaware, this is actually from the same company that makes this. So Parfums de Marly, Initio, basically the same company. Kind of like Xerjoff had Suspiro for a while. So here's a good look at the front of the box here. It says Initio Atomic Rose. You've got your size and concentration down there at the bottom. And this is actually a slip cover. Lift it off like so, and there's the actual box. It's got kind of a rubbery feel to it. There is the front of the box, and then you see there the name of the company on top. And there is the bottom with your sticker and information. And your batch code is on here on the bottom. It's just in black ink right above the barcode. It's a little bit hard to read. So you lift off the top of the box and the bottle sits right inside like that. It is a really nice presentation. Here's a good look at the bottle for you guys. We got this nice metal plaque right on the front, and then the name of the house, name of the fragrance, right on top of the cap there. And then on the bottom is your sticker, and that has your batch code as well. And then on top of the sprayer there, you see the name of the company. So let's go ahead and take this and give it a spray, see how it smells. Just going straight on skin this time, not even messing with the tester strip. So off the top, there's a noticeable pink pepper. There's just the tiniest touch of citrus that lends kind of a very semi-tart sweetness initially. And then your rose and Hidion kind of coming in after that. For a lot of men, a whole lot of men, this is going to be too feminine for them. It does share a little bit of a similarity to Parfums de Marly Delina, which I own. It's back here somewhere with all the other Parfums de Marly fragrances. Though this one doesn't really concentrate so much on the fruit. That had lychee as one of the main notes. This one just has citrus in the opening, and then you've got rose and other florals after that. I know it has a vanilla and amber base, though obviously I'm not gonna get to the dry down in this first impression because I'm not gonna sit here in front of the camera for 2-3 hours. As it dries down a little bit more, I'm not gonna say that I'm in the mid, you know, I'm just 10 minutes in here, but the rose comes out much more strongly, it becomes more prominent. There is a good amount of sweetness kind of working in there with the rose. It does smell very nice, but again, as a guy, if you're not comfortable wearing a fragrance like Parfums de Marly de Lina, I don't imagine you're gonna be super comfortable wearing this either. This one smells bright, it smells lively, there's a good amount of freshness here. It does smell like there's this little tiny hint of, not really powder, but just this kind of smoothness that sits underneath the rose. Let me see if I can get my wife to come down here really quickly and just give her impression of this one. So here's the fragrance, it's Initio Atomic Rose. So there's the bottle if you want to check that out. And then obviously this is the box.
Well, the bottle's really cool. I'm not normally a fan of purple, but this is like a really deep purple, so I actually really like it. I like the name, Atomic Rose.
So that's basically the same company as Parfums de Marly.
Gotcha.
So this is like one of their others. Now you fingerprinted it all up, how dare you? Oh my God. So this is supposed to be for men or women. I'll go ahead and spray it on you. I've already got it on me. But you can tell me what you think about the opening, and then it's dried down a little bit on me, so.
If it was gonna be on a woman, I would, in my mind, kind of think of somebody that is a little bit older, classy. I don't think that somebody that's like 18 or 19 years old would want to wear this.
And do you think that it's more feminine or masculine? Because it's technically unisex. To me, it comes across more feminine, but.
To me, it honestly comes across more like right in the middle.
Unisex?
Yeah. I mean, you can definitely smell that rose coming out, but like I said, if I was going to wear it, I would probably be fine wearing it now at the age that I am, or, you know, as I get older.
And here it's on me, it's been on me a little bit longer.
I like the dry down.
Overall, you think that it's more straight up unisex, and
I personally feel like it's straight up unisex.
yeah, that's fine. And then, what do you think about it overall?
It's good. Like I said, classy, classic, kind of like older, but in a good way. Like something that you would want to go, you would expect to kind of go and smell when you're around family or...
So somebody that's like more well-to-do,
yeah,
like in a more formal situation kind of thing. That's pretty much it. You can go. So there we go. Hard-hitting first impressions. She fingerprinted all up on that nice plaque on top. What a faux pas. So to her, straight up unisex, men or women. To me, yes, unisex, but leans feminine. Not that that's a bad thing if you're comfortable wearing floral-based fragrances, especially ones that are based around rose, jasmine, and hedione, then you should have no issues with this one. I'm glad to have this though. It is high quality, and I can't wait to wear this a little bit more and maybe spray it on my wife, have her wear it as well, just to see how it comes off of her as well as off me. Did that sound weird? I didn't mean for that to sound weird, but thinking back, it might have sounded weird. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for me. These 3 leather fragrances, link is in the description. Make sure to check that out. If any of you guys make that purchase, it'll come in this Gents scents container. Look at this. This is highly collectible. It's actually not, but this is what it'll come in. Oh, and I forgot to show you guys how these look. Oh, gosh. It's these things, you know, lipstick atomizers, and the fragrance is down in there, and you turn it and you spray it. So yeah, any of those that get sold, I'm taking it and flipping that profit right back to you guys. I'm pocketing nothing from those, but I feel better giving the gift cards away. I'm pretty psyched about that. Link in the description to Atomic Rose as well. Smells really nice, dig that. I've already said this twice, but be on the lookout for that Parfums de Marly Cologne review. 2 $120 gift cards being given away on there. So you guys can either pick up some cool designers, maybe put that toward a niche fragrance, whatever you wanna do. Remember to enter below in the giveaway for these 3, and I think that covers everything. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with me today. Thanks so much for all of your support. Couldn't do this without you guys, and I will see you again tomorrow with another fragrance video. I was gonna say review, but fragrance video. See you guys.